Hello, friends. Thanks for listening. When you go to Sequoia National Park, there are two visitor centers. One is what they call Kings Canyon Visitor Center, which is right on the top, and the second one, which you don't see on the map, is the Foothills Visitor Center. So, either way, you can choose to enter the park from any one of those two visitor centers. You'll have to pay entry fee, which is, I believe, $35 per car, and it is valid for I don't remember, 3 or 7 days. I just forgot. But either way, you can just buy it once. And we chose to enter the park from the Foothills Visitor Center. And what happened is, usually there is a road that connects Foothill Visitor Center to General Sherman Tree, which is the largest tree in the world. And on a side note, why does America get the largest tree in the world? Isn't that ridiculous? A country that is so blessed with everything now also gets to have the largest tree in the world. I always would have thought that the largest tree would be somewhere in Amazon, or how about India? So when I went to the Foothills Visitor Center, unfortunately we found out that the road that lies between the Foothills Visitor Center and the General Sherman Tree was closed because of excessive rains or flooding or something in the river caused a lot of water to be flowing, and because of that some part of the road got washed off, or who knows what happened. So here we are at the Foothills Visitor Center and cannot do anything. So we just chose to visit things around Foothills Visitor Center, go back to the hotel, and the next day morning we drove from Foothills Visitor Center all the way to Kings Canyon Visitor Center. It took us around 2 hours, and the road is so winding that you will get dizzy. Trust me. So people who are prone to being seasick or don't like too many left turns, right turns, and obviously the car gains a lot of elevation. The General Sherman Tree is around 7,000 feet above sea level, so you can imagine the oxygen would be less as you drive up, coupled with the winding roads. It made me dizzy a little bit. So the best thing is take breaks after every so many minutes, maybe 30 minutes or whatever, and just stretch your legs. That kind of helped me. So once we were at the at the Kings Canyon Visitor Center, we got out and they have a nice restaurant, and we ate some food over there. I will make a separate video on that. And the drive from Kings Canyon Visitor Center to General Sherman Tree is 55 minutes. So this is the road that we took as we drove. And to be honest with you, I love driving, so it was a pleasure for me at least to drive. I mean, look at this beautiful scenery. So every so now and then they have this scenic stop where you can just get your car outside. There is a nice parking lot, and you can soak in the majesty of the Sequoia National Park. And to be honest with you, every tree is tall over here. It's almost like watching basketball players, right? There is no such thing as a short basketball player. And look at all these trees. All are tall, all are majestic, and I don't think the video does the justice, but I'm just showing you what I saw. But trust me, being there is something totally different experience than watching on video. People were very friendly, people were in the good mood. You can just give your phone camera or your actual regular camera to anybody and they will take a picture. People were taking pictures of each other, and this was the most famous RV that you see in the picture that we saw. I got to speak to a couple of people who were driving this, and it doesn't have a washroom, but it has a bed, it has a small kitchen, small stove, I think propane stove. You can cook breakfast over there, you can sleep there, but you cannot there's no washroom over there, so you just have to stop at the visitor center or at a campground and you can use the restroom and shower over there. But other than that, this is a very cute, manageable vehicle that anybody can use it. You can park it at the parking lot of Walmart or any store also. It is nice, and and cozy and compact, and if you are of average height, it's good for two people. So a lot of these kind of RVs in the Sequoia National Park. Finally, when we reached the park, we just parked our car and walked. There was a small visitor center kind of thing where there were guides telling us what to do, and we just went and asked them, hey, where is the Sequoia, where is the General Sherman tree? And they told us it is around a mile walk, so little less than a mile. So for people in India, it is around probably less than 2 kilometers. And as you see, there were steps, and it was going, you had to go down, which means when you come up, you will lose some breath, and if you are out of shape, it will be a little hard. I am not in the best shape of my life, but I made it. So most of the people who don't have any medical issues or knee problems should be able to easily climb. It will be a slow climb, but it is possible to do it. And once we went there, I mean, look at these trees, right? I mean, these are like, every tree is a giant. There's like twin trees over there. I loved them, but obviously they don't get all the love as much as General Sherman. But in my opinion, there were a bunch of trees around General Sherman tree, and all of them were nice, tall, and majestic. We really had a good time over there. You just walk around, take pictures, and appreciate being disconnected from the internet and just among the trees. I remembered to breathe, I remembered to stay calm, and just like everyone else, I was also a little guilty of taking little more pictures and videos than necessary. But hey, I had a reason. I wanted to upload on the YouTube channel, so I get a pass. I can justify myself, to be honest with you. So you can just spend around easily around 30 minutes. Some people may choose to spend 1 hour or whatever, depending upon how long you want to be and how much time you have. And then after that, you just climb back up and take short breaks as you climb back up. It is not much, like I said, 2 kilometers, under 2 kilometers. I used to walk for like 15 minutes and then take a 5-minute break to catch my breath, and I made it. And then as we left Sequoia National Park, the road was going down, and you have to be careful with your brakes because the car will speed up, because now you are coming from 7,000 feet elevation all the way to sea level. The snow was still, you can see there is a snow on the side of the road. Even though it is the month of June, there was still snow, which means it doesn't get warm enough for the snow to melt. But overall, it was a good experience, and it is like checking off your bucket list. So if you are one of the bucket list people, you can just say, hey, I went to Sequoia National Park. We stayed there for 2 days, but to be honest, 2 days is not enough. These parks, you want to stay there for 1 week, just be with the nature, cook outside, breathe outside, take in the beauty. But not all of us have this privilege of staying at the park forever. There are some people who do that. They just leave the job and then they just drive for 6 months, 1 month, 3 months in this RVs, but that is not my thing. And I'm happy, staying there for 2 days and just having a good time and checking off my bucket list. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to press the bell icon. Thank you.